Hello and welcome everyone again to another video, and in this video we're back into Ultra League. As I said before, the most consistent league in the entire game, so it should be a decent league where you can understand the game, understand the meta more than Great League. Great League is a little bit RPS weighted. In this league there is so many neutral matchups, so you can rely more on your energy management. That's one. There is also some whatchamacallit, like Pokemons here do not die to one super effective nuke, so that's another thing where you can manage the way you take damage, split the damage on multiple Pokemons. And I am playing the team I used to play in the past, and if you watch this, if you are subbing the channel, you would know the team. It's Shadow Dragonite with a Skunk, non-Shadow, and Jellicent. And if you still haven't decided which skunk you should power up, a Shadow or non-Shadow, I made a video. I think I will put it at the end of this video as well, so you can have like a, what do you call it? You can decide around the matchups that both pick up. So in this matchup, opponent had a Virizion and they safe swapped a Drapion. So I would like to get a shield because I hate playing when opponents have lots of shields. So we get the shield first, and now we're just gonna farm down. I'm gonna throw a move here. I don't know how much Crunch does, and I threw in CMP, so I was like, maybe Crunch might not KO, because I don't know how much it does for non-Shadow Drape. Nobody uses non-Shadow Drape. I'm gonna throw on good timing here, which is either 1 or 4 or 7 or 10 or 13. And you keep going, you just add 3. I went straight for the nuke because they might no shield, and they didn't end up shielding. Now look at this. I have two Pokemons against one, so what they can do. And it's a Skunk. Skunk is supposed to be Jellicent, but Skunk has Poison Jab, which is resisted by the Jelly. So now if I can get a shield, I'm gonna throw another one here, and then swap, and then Jellicent. No, you know what? I don't need to swap. They didn't shield, and I didn't reveal the Skunk, the Jellicent. See guys, if you manage your energy well, you could manage to beat the opponent with 2 Pokemons, as long as your Dragonite doesn't get hard countered. Now moving into the next game, we have a Registeel into Walrein. How do I play this? I insta go to Skunk, and I go straight to Crunch. So they swap the Swampert. Usually here they bring the stuff like Cobalion or Steel, and which also destroy the Skunk. So that might not be the end of the world, by the way. So I have some matchups where they swap in Registeel. Hopefully we can feature them, because I played 4 sets and I climbed 200 MMR with this team. So if I can do it, and you could see like these matchups, learn from these matchups, and then hopefully you get some success with this team, because not that many people give respect to Shadow Dragonite. People would rather run Swampert, Walrein, or what's that stupid bird? The stupid one. What's the name of it? Pidgeot or Pidgeot. Dragonite has so much flex, as long as you know the good matchups, you know what you can do. But remember, Dragonite need 2 shields, but if you double shield your Dragonite, you're just gonna lose. Well, how does that make sense? Yes. Well, let me explain it this way. So Dragonite needs 2 shields, yes, but you still have to catch, because you need to bait out the stuff in the back that beats you. As an example, you need to bait out the Steel, so you can superpower it later. If you don't superpower the Steel will run through your entire team in the back. Here the opponent has a Charizard. Charizard has no play against this team, so technically we should be more than good in this game, and this should be a win. Okay, let me increase the camera size in case I'm talking to you guys would be listening and paying more attention. We take game number 2. Okay, that was a good game. Now moving into the next one. So these battles were from my live stream. If you haven't followed my live stream, make sure to follow. Swampert, amazing lead. The good thing about Swampert is that whatever they swap in, okay, let me pause here. Whatever they swap in, it should be something that Dragonite beat as well. So they swapped in an Ampharos. Ampharos get the first move in 3 Voltage switches, which is 6 seconds. So Dragonite gets his first move in 6 seconds, but they swap in, so that's half a second, which means if you insta throw the Dragon Claw, that will be an amazing timing. So that's a pro tip number 1. See? And now I can just go blindly Skunk. So usually when they overfarm by that, it's safe to shield. See? It's a Focus Blast. So when they Focus Blasted, I can farm at least to 7, okay? Because I don't feel a Thunder Punch at this point. They don't shield it. Now we have a healthy Skunk that can grab a shield or force them to dump their energy in a bad in any like a matchup where like they are already behind. Okay, so no shield here. If it's a Hydra, we live that. They need to EQ. See guys, I'm just gonna swap, to be honest. I would like to save that skunk with a crunch in case they are switch locked. I can throw a crunch and get a shield from that. I was trying to time my move. I didn't end up timing it correctly. Sorry guys, when I stream, I talk to chat, I count, I still pay attention to the battle, and then I talk to people. I try to do that. Sometimes it's not as easy. I shielded here because I tapped the move, which means if they no shield, I can farm them down. And see, they no shield, they have no health. My Jellicent now can just show her face, because this is a female Jellicent, okay? Show her face and finish the game. Okay, that was an amazing win, Yasser. How do you do it? Well, they had a Swampert. Swampert has nothing to do against this team. Coming to the next one, Charizard is a tough lead because they genuinely have a tough matchup for the Skunk in the back. So what do I do here? I always shield the first. So here, if they throw before you, that means your Dragon Claw is going to be good timing, okay? And then I try to catch the second Dragon Claw, but people don't insta-throw the second Dragon. See? So I managed to bait out the steal here. So the steal, we bait it out, okay guys? So we throw the first Shadow Ball, and this matchup, you can get up to 2 to 3 Shadow Balls if they insta-throw. Zap Cannon number 1, they didn't get the debuff, which is good for me, which means this is gonna do some nice damage, let's say that. I'm just gonna commit to the Surf here, because there is no way they would let me get to the Shadow Ball. I think they were counting to the Shadow Ball, to be honest. So, hey, they get low, so that's not the greatest for me, but I can farm them down. And here I made a huge mistake where I insta-threw the move blindly. They brought Tapu Fini, so I'm in shambles now. I swapped out and they transferred a Poison Jab, which ended up in my favor. We shielded a bait. That's horrible. Now we just hope that it's a Dragon Claw. It's a Dragon Claw. And now they bring the Tapu Fini, and whenever they are switch locked, like opponent cannot swap out, you instantly throw the crunch, so you can have the chance to get the debuff. Okay, keep that in mind. If they are switch locked, insta crunch, don't over farm. And now they threw the Surf, we go crunch, and I think I can swap. This is the Surf, okay? They didn't over farm. This is a Surf. Look at that. Tapu Fini can't take my Dragonite. Dragonite with the superpower, take game number 4 home, and we should be good. So look at that. Tapu Fini, Registeel, Charizard, 3 hard counters to Dragonite, and Dragonite managed to sweep. Okay, guys, that's how oppressive Shadow Dragonite is. 3 counters is not enough, okay? I don't know what you should do. It's Santa or something. Okay, they have a Jellicent. Jellicent is probably the most annoying lead, because one, you have to throw in good timing. Two, you need to shield the Shadow Ball. If you don't shield the Shadow Ball, you might end up losing the game. If you shield the Surf, it's not the end of the world, okay? So I decided to no shield here, because sometimes it's kind of embarrassing to shield the Surf when like 200 people watching you and judging you all the time. So at least we grabbed the shield. They aggressively swapped a Buzzwole. Buzzwole is not the greatest Pokemon to use in Ultra League. I know some people made some good content about this Pokemon. It's bad. Don't use it. You're literally gonna waste your elo. If you need like a fighter, use Registeel. But Registeel is a steal. No, it's a fighter. It has Focus Blast, okay? It can get a nuke in 7 seconds, okay? That's another reason. If you need a fighter that beats everything, Cobalion. Cobalion is a good Pokemon. So whatever Buzzwole can do, Cobalion can do it better, trust me. And they have a Gliscopod here. So what does that mean? That means I resist their fast move, and I'm just going straight to crunch. We managed to get a calculated debuff. I shielded here in case it's a Liquidation. And they gave me lots of farm, so now it should be a game. And we take that game home. Now moving into the next one. Let's see. Okay, that was a 5-0. Okay, guys, you witnessed it here. 5-0 at least. So far. I think I went. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back now. So 5-0, and now moving into the next. Okay, yeah. So what is happening? Well, I had some internet issues on my stream. If you guys were on stream, you would know what happened. And I wasn't able to basically play my set, so I had to end the stream very early. but we were able to grab a nice 8 winning streaks in a row. So Cresselia, we should, like whenever you see a Cresselia, you should insta swap, but I am not a fan of insta swapping. I would like to catch a move. Okay, so my Dragonite is loaded now. We're throwing good timing. So Skunk against Ampharos, you always throw on odd numbers: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. They throw a Focus Blast. That overkills, to be honest. That's like an excessive power. That's brutal. Like, why would you like shoot Thunder? Maybe wait, maybe they have Brutal Swing. Still, that's an excessive use of power. They brought the Walrein. So this is why I go back. I would like always to go back to my Dragonite in case they brought something that can be superpowered. Because superpower does lots of damage. Don't listen to Shady Agent or whatever he says. He's just a hater, guys. They gave me a good timing hit. So remember the bad timing that happened at the beginning. We get it back. So see, guys. Now we go straight Shadow Ball. They brought the Cresselia. I'm just gonna try to get some energy here. So I know that this is Grass Knot, but I'm gonna overfarm by 1 or just to swap and farm it down. This is a Grass Knot, by the way. Okay, if you guys were counting, that's not a Grass Knot, yes, sir. And you weren't counting. I know. Just testing you out, guys. You guys believe me or no? Don't believe me. Trust your counts, always, okay? I didn't need to shield there. That's what happened. So now, just go straight Surf, and we should win this game. Now, moving into the next one. Okay, next one, as you guys can see, stream is dead. And we have a Skunk into Registeel. What can we do in this game? Okay, this is the matchup when I swap a Skunk, they bring in Registeel. So I go straight Flamethrower, they shielded one, and it didn't get the Zap debuff, okay? So I decided to shield the next one since I'm not debuffed, because I can now win this matchup if they decide to let this go, and they let this go. They have the DD, so what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna go straight to Crunch. So DD was the lead, I swapped to Skunk, they brought Registeel. So now look at this, my Skunk killed a Pokemon and a half, and all of this energy will go to waste because they have to Psycho Boost, and if they go Psycho Boost, they need so many of them. So let's see what's gonna happen. Psycho Boost number 2, I am not gonna throw. I would rather hold on my energy. I wanna see what they will do. And they swapped into a Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing is supposed to be a good Pokemon. It's a decent Core Breaker, to be honest. The problem with it is that most of the damage is non-stab. And I am not a fan of non-stab damage because there is always a situation where you end up losing because you couldn't kill a 1 HP Pokemon. So what's gonna happen here? Brutal Swing is gonna KO. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna over farm a bit. So I'm gonna shield 1. Okay, they swapped. So I did 2 because I know they don't have any energy, but I couldn't do the 3 because I don't trust myself that much because I was streaming again. So I am not 100% focused on the battles, probably like 30% at max. And that was a win. See, guys, that's how you beat Registeel. For the people who always said this team is weak to Registeel, we beat a Registeel. We beat Tapu Fini. We beat a Charizard so far. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we beat most of the stuff. Okay, moving to the next one. Obstagoon. Obstagoon is a bit tricky because you have to no shield the first move. And then after that, you always throw in CMP. So what's going to happen here? No shield the Night Slash. Now we just go and we throw a Dragon Claw on CMP. And they most likely end up shielding it, except this opponent. So since he no shielded, I'm gonna try to catch the next one. Okay, we lost the stream. So basically what happened is they brought a Cresselia. And because they brought a Cresselia, I ended up going to Skunk, and Skunk destroys Cresselia. So we beat the Cresselia here. And now they brought this... what's that thing? The stupid dog? Yeah, they brought the stupid dog. I have 2 moves on my Dragonite. It's a Charge Beam, Zapdos. I don't know what Charge Beam does, but all I know is I'm about to throw 2 moves back to back. And they keep throwing... Maybe they brought the wrong Zapdos. If they had the Thunder Shock Zapdos, I would have lost this matchup. Like, they can't farm me down, and we win this game. And I think that was the end of the stream. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was some nice 8-0. I played 3 sets and I ended up going 200 positive MMR. And yeah, team is pretty solid. And you guys saw these matchups. And yeah, that's the end of the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like, maybe the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.